back to the channel. It's your girl Jazz. How you feeling? Listen, I know it has been forever. You guys are probably like, dang, we were getting bi-weekly vlogs, updates of the baby, and then nothing. But I can explain, I promise. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. So y'all gotta excuse my appearance. Like, literally, I just had an urge to record, and I have a t-shirt on that has my school logo and all of that or whatever, and I did not feel like putting on a different shirt. I have reached that level of pregnancy, that week of pregnancy, where it's like, baby, I want to do as less as possible nowadays. Okay, so I was like, let me just cover it up with a jacket, and I'm in my beauty room and I have all these different jackets, and I literally went with the first one I saw, y'all. Like I said, ain't nobody got time. But anyway, I'm happy to be back. Like I said, I had the urge to vlog, and I was like, while it's on my mind, while it's on my brain, while my baby is quiet, my husband is cleaning up downstairs from dinner, this is the perfect time for me to go ahead and record while I have the opportunity, because girl, I think the last time you guys saw me, and I promise it's gonna be like I'm gonna try to make this under 30 minutes, like I promise. But I think the last time you guys saw me, I was doing like my I think I was doing like my 21st week, or I don't think I ever made it to my 22nd week, but I think I was doing like my 20 or 21st week, so it was in between those two. You guys, your girl is 30 weeks headed to 31 weeks, okay? So yeah, it's been a while, for real. I'm not just saying it. It truly has been a while. So with me about to be in my 31st week, I am in my third trimester. So 28 weeks welcomes you into your third trimester. So I'm in my third trimester, and like I have said throughout this entire pregnancy, I cannot lie, I've had a pretty smooth pregnancy. It has been pretty smooth, and I am so grateful to God, y'all, because having 2 under 2, like, baby is not here just yet, but being this far along, for being pregnant in general and having a 1-year-old is not for the weak. Like, when I say it's not for the weak, it's not for the weak. And on top of being a wife, on top of having my own stuff going on, it's just like, and literally having to get up every morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, to get out the house and get her ready, take her to school. It's just not for the weak, okay? And so I thank God that the pregnancy has been smooth sailing, because I cannot imagine, being sick the entire time, being tired the entire time, beyond what you're gonna naturally, experience. I cannot imagine anything extra. Like, I literally could not imagine. So I really, really, truly thank God for that, and give him all the glory for that, because yeah. But yeah, with me being in my third trimester, like I said, everything has gone smoothly, and I am so looking forward to baby being here. It doesn't seem real. Like, I feel like even when I'm in the process of like pushing baby out, I don't know. Like, my husband and I, we was talking about it last night. We talk about it all the time. Like, we both are just like, oh my gosh, like, we're really about to do this again. It's so crazy. It just doesn't seem real. It just literally, it's real. Oh, it's real. Trust me, it's real. I can feel kicks. I can everything, but it just seems so, I don't know. And because we are so close, I'm just getting more and more anxious. I'm getting more and more excited. I don't have any bad energy, any bad vibes. I don't have none of that. I'm just super happy and super excited for baby to get here, and just to see how everything is going to be, like, because everything is already so, like, y'all, my baby is truly the smartest, just advanced baby I have ever seen at this stage, at this level. Like, she's 16 months, but you can't tell her she ain't 2 years old. Like, she can walk and talk just like us. Whole conversation. She's so sassy. She's in the stage now where she's like standing 10 toes on not doing something that you asked her to do. So she says no, then she tells you why she's saying no. I mean, we just, so it's a lot going on in the Brown household right now. Good things, good things. But yeah, y'all, overall, third trimester so far, like I've just entered third trimester, but third trimester so far has been a breeze. I will say that with this pregnancy, I got bigger and fast. I got bigger. I experienced heaviness, and y'all know all the feels you feel like when you close, like when you like 8 months, 7.5, 8 months pregnant. I start feeling that stuff like 7 months, 6.5, 7 months. Just like real heavy, and just a lot of pressure. And my baby has not even descended the way and how they're gonna descend when it's time to come. So I can just only imagine. So that's the only thing that I'm really going through right now, is that I am really tired. I want to sleep a lot. Or no, that's not even true. I don't even want to sleep a lot. I like, when I want to sleep, I want to sleep, type of thing. And so I'm always looking forward to Fridays. Like, always. We do less outings now because I'm not up to it. Like yesterday, my husband really wanted to take me out to breakfast so that I didn't have to make breakfast and stuff like that. And I was just like, no, I'm good. I got up and made breakfast so that I could get right back in the bed once I fed everybody. Then a couple hours after that, he wanted to take me shopping for my birthday. That's in a month and a half. And usually that would excite me. He be plotting. But I was just like, no, babe, like, we could just lay here. like for real. Like, come on. We could just lay here and just fall asleep. Put on a good movie and just fall asleep, because I don't feel like getting up. I don't feel like putting on makeup. I don't feel like putting on clothes on. That's just what I gotta do for myself. Find something that fit, on top of getting me ready. Like, baby, doing hair, doing all that. No. So I'm just, like I said, I'm just in a stage where it's like, I'm just tired, y'all. I'm tired. Like I said, I feel the baby's like really heavy. I just feel like a lot of pressure. Like I said, when I want to sleep, I want to sleep. I can feel myself gaining weight every week. I can feel the baby getting bigger every week. Because I'm a petite girl. So yeah. My maternity clothes, they still doing good, but it's some things that I could wear as maternity that I can't fit anymore. Certain pants that I can't fit. So I'm really becoming tired of dressing up. I have to be business casual every day. So I'm really tired of wearing business casual. Like, again, I look forward on Fridays to being able to dress down. Not only that, but because I go home early on Fridays, because I only have 50-minute classes on Fridays to lecture. So it's easier. I get to go home earlier and stuff like that. So I'm just always looking forward to just being able to rest, So that's where I am now. But besides that, y'all, everything has been smooth. But I really wanted to use this vlog to just like update you guys on certain things that you guys may be asking about. Like, when are you gonna drop the gender reveal vlog? When are you gonna do this? When are you gonna do that? Baby shower, etc., nursery, etc. All right, let's jump into it, okay? So, okay. Because I really don't have, as far as like, oh, I've been feeling like this, I've been feeling like that, I don't really got all that. Like I said, smooth sailing. Okay, so another reason why you guys stop getting vlogs is because my husband and I, we already knew the sex of the baby. We struggled with the name for a long time, but we already knew the sex of the baby. And we had already filmed content ahead of time. Like, everything was weeks had happened already before you guys would see it. You know what I'm saying? And so when it got time for me to post content like the gender reveal and stuff like that, I ended up not posting it because we came to the conclusion that we weren't doing it anymore. And so this 8, 9, 10 week break that it seems like I've had, technically you guys were only supposed to go without a video, without some content for maybe like 4 weeks, because we had enough content to get us to at least last month. However, things just did not work out like that. So let's start off with the gender reveal, because you guys definitely were supposed to get the gender reveal vlog right after the last vlog. So whatever the last vlog is, my 21st week, you were supposed to get the gender reveal vlog. Like, the gender reveal was actually like created, edited, everything, and I had to go and delete it so that it would not post, because I don't think you can archive. Like, I haven't seen the option to archive nothing, or you can private something, but I was just like, nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So once baby gets here, you guys will see. I think I'll just do like a little, try to put all of it together in one vlog once the baby get here. Just so you guys can see, like, we did, like, when I tell you guys I had been consistent, I was so consistent. So let's jump into why we decided to not post. So my husband and I, we did a intimate gender reveal, just the three of us. So myself, babe, and Ari, we did a vlog. We created, some content where we found out the sex of the baby. I went and got the balloon. Like, literally the entire whole setup we did for her, we did for this baby. Okay. We vlogged the whole thing. You saw real reactions, like everything beautiful. Okay. Set to post it. But then I did not want family and friends, like our immediate family and friends, to find out that way, because we were still set to have a gender reveal with them. But it got pushed back. So we were supposed to have a gender reveal with our close family and friends at the end of August. Okay? Y'all, it's November. But we were supposed to have a intimate reveal with them, like August 30th, like August 29th, August 30th, one of them, the last week of August. Okay? And we ended up having to push that trip back because some things had came up or whatever on our end, like when it came to my husband's work and stuff like that. So we had to push the trip back. And so the only other option we had in pushing it back that would work with my schedule and his schedule was if we pushed it back to the last week in September. So that means we had to go a whole nother 4 weeks without posting that vlog that we created in July. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? So this is really, that's why I'm telling y'all, like, it's really old content. Like, I have content for days, like literally for days. I've been vlogging. It's just that in the 21, 22, 23 that I was saying the sex of the baby, like I was saying pronouns. And so yes, I could have went back and just like bleep, 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 which if you know, I accidentally posted a vlog, my 19-week vlog or the 20-week vlog, and I was saying the pronouns of the baby. Like, I was saying certain things and stuff like that. And one of my best friends reached out to me and was like, Jazz, did you know that you slipped up and said X, Y, and Z? I had to go. Thank God she watched the vlogs like like she's like one of the first people to watch them, even though that vlog had 19 people had watched it or so. Nobody called me and said, hey girl, because they probably didn't think it was a big deal. They probably thought I was on purposely saying it, which I was. But again, the content is, I'm trying to put the content in order, but like it has already happened so long ago that other things were supposed to transpire to make it all make sense. You get me? And so as soon as she said it, like I stopped what I was doing. I was like, oh my God, I went and private the video. Like I went to private the video or deleted it, one of them. And I was like, oh my God, thank you so much, X, Y, and Z. Because again, we were supposed to put the gender reveal vlog before the 19-week vlog. Because I think we found out the baby's gender is 17 weeks. So, but we had to push the trip back. And like I said, I didn't want like my parents, his parents, I didn't want people to find out the gender based on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, child. So we end up pushing the trip back. Like I said, we pushed it to August. We end up having to push it back to September. So, however, let me say this. I was having so many I was second guessing myself. I was having so many reservations about doing a second gender reveal. Like something in me was just like, just cancel. Like just cancel, Jazz, you know? And I was like, I don't know, Like you can ask like if my husband was sitting here, he would be like, she for sure was doing that. But I was just like, I don't know, you know, or my mom, like they both know. I was like, y'all, we don't got to blah 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 blah. Okay. I'll talk a little bit more about that later. And so my husband was like, okay, you know what, babe, it's okay. What we can do is, you know, we can use that time not only to tell our family the sex of the baby and to post the registry, but we can also use that time to just be with our family and our friends and And when is the next time we're gonna go home? Because at that time we had not planned on going home for Thanksgiving or Christmas or nothing like that, because I would be like about to, you know, give birth. And so I was like, okay, yo, you right. Y'all, we bought these high plane tickets, like everything. We get home, y'all, the day before the day before the gender reveal, we had to cancel it. We had to cancel it. As a matter of fact, we just landed in Georgia and we're now in the car driving to Alabama. We're like literally maybe an hour away from our, you know, our hometown or whatever. And we end up having to cancel the entire thing. Y'all, I was so blown away because I was already like real, like some telling me like we need to cancel X, Y, and Z. That blew me. That blew me. And so I really said F it. I was just like, because you got to think about it. By this point in time, babe and I already knew the sex of the baby. Baby already got, like, it was like we weren't doing this for ourselves. We weren't doing this for us. It would have been completely different if like my best friend Haley or somebody was the gender keeper. We literally had no idea. And, you know, at this point, we just, like, for sure, you know what I'm saying? It would have been different. But because we already knew the sex of the baby, because we did not have a name. I don't know if we had a name picked out by then. But we were so far ahead of what people imagined or thought or whatever. And so it was just like, baby, let's charge it to the game. And so from that moment, y'all, like, it was like a light switch. And I don't want to sound like vindictive or just like, dang, like, you just take it out on everybody. I don't want to sound like that, y'all. But it was just like a light switch. It was like a revelation for me. It was just like, I'm not going to do anything else for nobody else. Especially when it comes to like me, my kids. And like, I'm just not. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, we had already known the sex of the baby. We had already, like, probably already had a name, everything. And so, like, we truly were doing this for other people because we were trying to be considerate, And then, like, it didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? And so, it's like, all the money we spent, like, I think we spent like 1,500. It was just crazy. It was like literally like crazy. I feel like it was slapped in the face. It was everything, but it was also a revelation because I was like, you know what? We don't really have to tell people the sex of the baby. We don't have to tell people the baby's name. We don't even have to tell people when I'm due. Like, we can just, they can just stay between us because that's where the happiness is. And I don't want to put out like these expectations, or because it breeds disappointment sometimes, like, no, I'm not doing it anymore. And so from that moment on, I kind of had this inner thought of like not sharing as much anymore and not doing any of that. You know what I'm saying? And so even though in that moment we didn't say like, you know what, forget a gender reveal, forget a shower, forget this. In that moment, no, we didn't necessarily say that. But like my heart was definitely like, yeah, I ain't feeling this. I'm not feeling this. And then I want to say like maybe like a week or so later, I was like, I don't want to tell people. I was like, you know what? We're not going to share with people the gender, the name, whatever. I was like, you know what? I'm going to wait until birth. And I'm okay with that because I can do that around my husband. I can do that around my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can do that. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't have to do that with anybody else. I don't owe anybody else that. I don't anything, because it's like, here you are like so happy and so this and so that, and you have something and you want to share with people, and it's just not, I'm not gonna say it's not reciprocated because it's not that type of situation, but like, it's like the excitement, I don't know, you know, and it's like, as a pregnant woman, like, we're very vulnerable, we're very emotional, you know what I'm saying? And it's just a very vulnerable time for us. And so we want things a certain way. And then when it doesn't happen, it's not us being bratty or anything like that. But sometimes it's just like us just protecting ourselves and our peace. You know what I'm saying? And that inner joy that we naturally have just by being pregnant. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just like, yeah, I'm not doing it. And so we have decided, I said all that to say, we decided that we were going to do less sharing. And we were okay with that. Like, I have been so, I mean, obviously, y'all see, I'm just now coming back. But I have been so okay with that. You know, I still post things on social media, little things like memes and stuff like that about 2 kids, or I may hint to certain things and people may swear they know what's going on. But like, we are truly okay with nobody knowing anything. That, you know, we are truly okay with people only knowing what we put out there. As far as the shower, we were already on the fence. I think I've said this in previous clips, in previous vlogs, or updates. We were already on the fence about having a shower. We were really trying to fit it in to when we would go home, so that obviously our family and friends could make it. And, you know, after the whole gender reveal not happening, I was just like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. And also, like, we really don't need anything. We don't really need a lot. Pampers and wipes, that's about it. But we don't really need a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what, child, I'm gonna put out a registry, and that's gonna be that. That's gonna be that. But I'm good, you know. And you know, I have been thinking like, maybe I'll do something up here. So I'm still trying to map that out. I told my husband that I would for sure let him know by the end of this week. And I really think that I'm gonna do it like maybe on my birthday. Have like a real small little, you know, last little hoorah with some of my girls up here. And if they want to bring baby things, they can. And we just leave it at that. But as far as us like throwing this big shower and doing all this, I'm just not inclined. I'm just not feeling it. I'm really not. I don't want to do anything for nobody else. Like, I barely want to do stuff for myself right now, child. I was telling my mom, I was like, I don't feel like planning anything. I don't feel like finding nothing to wear. I don't feel like doing none of that, you know. And my husband, like, his only thing is like, babe, I don't want you to regret nothing. Like, I don't want you to look back and be like, okay, we did it for baby number 1, but we didn't do it for baby number 2. But I promise you, I'm good. Like, I'm truly good. You gotta think about it. I just had a baby. Like, legit just had a baby last year. So there aren't too many things we need. You know what I'm saying? And then, God has blessed my husband and I tremendously. Like, tremendously. And so whatever we technically need, we can just get ourselves. But it's always a plus when people want to bless you. It's always a plus when people want to bless you. So I'm not like discrediting or like, no, I don't want people to give me nothing. No, I'm not. No, I'm not acting like that. But I'm also not putting the expectation on other people to show up and to do that and to do, I'm just not. I'm just not. We're the family that moved away. Like, we live so far away from our parents, from our friends, and from that. And so, we understand that. But like, it's always us going to them. It's always us, trying to fit it between my husband and his traveling schedule, between my schedule and like me coaching dance, me doing this, me doing that, already doing pageants. Like, sometimes it can be very challenging for us to find time to travel back home. And then not only is it time consuming, but it's extremely expensive nowadays. And so it's like, yeah, ain't nobody got time to map something out, to set aside X amount of dollars, and then for you to get there, nobody else have that same energy, or only two or three people understand and have that energy and show up for you. Like, nobody has time for that. I am literally too pregnant for that, and so to protect my peace, I'm just like, no, I'm good. I'm good. Like, I'm truly good. You know what I'm saying? I don't think people think about the families that have moved away and what they may experience. And, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying people should like cry a river for those that moved away, because technically it was their choice. Whatever reason, it was their choice, But I think we should be a little bit more like compassionate with, and more understanding of their time and their money and their energy and stuff like that. So with me being this far pregnant, I'm just not inclined to do more than what I have to do. Like, I won't turn down somebody else doing something for me. But at this point, I'm gonna lean towards convenience, accessibility, all of that, affordability. Like, I'm gonna lean towards that. I'm not inclined to do anything else, and that's just what it is. So with that being said, like I said, we're choosing to opt out of a baby shower this time around. We are not doing a gender reveal until after the baby's born, and you guys can see my husband and Ari and I, and how it was when we found out, and I've also thought about doing a name. Obviously, we're gonna reveal baby's name, but I think once we reveal baby's name, I'm gonna talk about how we came up with the name and what were the contenders and just all of that. I think that'll be a real cute little vlog. I've seen other people do it and I really like it. Or they go over names that they thought about using, but the names they're not using. I think that's real cute. It's very, very I'm very interested in doing stuff like that. But it'll just be after the baby is here. And I think that's okay. I don't know if you guys follow Paisley on Instagram or YouTube. I actually can't even think right now what Paisley's YouTube name is, like her actual channel name is. Real cute girl, great energy. I've been following her for a while. She has 3 kids and 1 on the way. But she was just saying on Instagram, she was like, I don't know why I'm so secretive with this pregnancy. I've never been like this. I've always shared, or sometimes even overshared, about my pregnancies and what I've experienced and all of that. She was like, for some reason, like with this pregnancy, it's just so different. And I just DM'd her. I was like, girl, it is what it is. Like, I definitely feel you. I definitely understand, because with Aria, like, I couldn't wait to post, like, y'all, I could not wait to post my bi-weekly videos. I was mad at myself for not posting as much content in my first trimester, but you know how the first trimester is. And then I was mad at myself, for not posting as much in my second trimester, or starting late in my second trimester, because I just felt like the content is missing out there, and I just enjoyed everything. And looking back, like, oh my God, I did experience that week 17 or week 27 or week 37. You know what I'm saying? And so it was a good time. It was a good time, and I'll always have those memories. But it's like with this baby, like after everything, I really have enjoyed, like, sincerely, and I do believe everything happens for a reason, but I have sincerely enjoyed just dwelling in the happiness and everything like that with just it just being such an intimate thing with just my husband and I. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to figure out who the baby looked like through the 4D and 3D and just everything. And and a part of me is like, oh, I be want to show my close friends on Instagram, and oh, I be want to do this, oh, I be want to do that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, another part of me is like, this is my baby, like, and so I'm going to allow myself to do that. I'm going to, dwell in that. I'm going to just enjoy that because it's almost over. And, people can be so infatuated with like, when are you due? And what is the baby? Is it a boy? Is it a girl? Oh, girl, I hope you have a girl. Oh, girl, I hope you have a boy. Oh, this, oh, that. Oh, you should name him this. Oh, you should name her that. Like, people be so deep in your affairs, and they not sponsoring that thing. They not supporting you. They don't text you and see how you doing. It's just like, I don't know. Like, if you're gonna be dead, baby, send a gift. If you're gonna be that inclined to want to know information and this, that, and third, plan something, send a gift, do something. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, I don't know. People just want to know, and it's like, if it ain't them wanting to know all that, it's them wanting to touch your stomach, and it's just like, I have to tell people like, no, like, this is the most vulnerable, special, like, literally. God did his big one. God did his big one when he was like, woman is going to carry the seed. Woman is like, it's such a time. It's such a time. Through the highs and through the lows, like, baby, we the greatest. Like, can't nobody else do this. And so let us enjoy that moment. Let us, and if we want to protect our bodies, if we want to protect our peace, if we want to protect the energy around our babies, and who touch us, and who know the information, like when we supposed to be giving birth and what we plan on naming our child, so that you could be like, oh, I don't like that, or oh, I like that, or y'all, it's just too much. It's just too much. It's literally too much, and then, because I remember being pregnant with Ari, and we shared it, and like, some people were happy it was a girl, some people wasn't. People wanted to know the name. They were trying to figure out the name, and then people were like, oh, she's gonna be a daddy's girl, she's gonna be this, she's gonna be that. And it's like, my baby is the complete opposite. Like, she is truly the complete opposite. Like, everybody that said she was gonna be a daddy's girl, yeah, that hasn't happened yet. She wants to be in my skin. She literally wants to be back in my stomach. Like, she believes in her brain that we are the same person. Literally, Google it. Like, I'm her ace boon. Like, she don't even want her daddy to touch me, kiss on me, nothing. Like, she don't play the radio. She do not play the radio. We got the same attitude. We got the same, like, how I like to put my feet on up under my husband and stuff. Like, she do the same thing. Like, it's just crazy. It's crazy. We don't look alike. We don't look alike. Oh, she's gonna be your twin. Like, it's like, all of these things it's kind of like what people put on you. It's like the hopes and dreams that other people have for you and your child. And it's like, no, this is not. Let me tell you something. Pregnancy is too damn long. Too many ups and downs. Your body go through too much. You mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually go through so much during this pregnancy. Don't nobody need to take the credit. Don't nobody need to be telling you nothing about yourself. Like, none of that. And so you gotta really protect. You gotta protect yourself. And if that involves you not sharing as much with other people, you know, then so be it. And so I have really, when I say I have really enjoyed, like, nobody knows this baby name except for the dad and I. The dad and I. Nobody knows the sex of the baby. Nobody knows how big the baby is. Nobody know what the baby look like. Nobody know. And I love that. I love that. You'll find out when we're ready to tell the world. You'll find out when we're ready to tell the world. You know, because like this is just a sacred time for us. And not to say that it wasn't sacred the first time, but it's just something different about this time. Like, you just, like, again, you just see how invested people are, like, in a weird obsession. Like, they be so invested for them to barely call and check on the baby after the baby's here. Like how people are when you're pregnant and then how people are once the baby get here, it's like completely different. How people are with you when you're pregnant, like, oh, let me get this for you, oh, don't do this, oh, be careful, oh, get your rest, oh, da da da, versus how people are when that baby get here. Girl, they don't even know you anymore. They don't call and check up on you. They don't ask about your well-being. Girl, you could be over there. I can't even say that stuff on YouTube, y'all. But you could be over there going through it. Like, y'all watch some of my postpartum videos when I told you, like, I was going to do body dysmorphia. Like, I was, like, struggling with going back to work and leaving my baby. Like, me and her have been like this since when I was pregnant with her. Like, I'm talking about like this. Even when she was in the womb, we were like this. When she came out, we was like this. And so it was extremely hard for me to leave her. It was extremely hard for me to go back to work. Like, just all the feels that I was going through. Girl, when nobody like calling, like, oh my God. They don't do that. They don't do that. But they call and see if you had that baby yet. They call and see how big, what's the baby? What's the baby name? Well, what's the baby middle name? Okay, so what the nickname gonna be? Okay, I'm gonna send some Pampers and wipes a year later. You know? And so it's just like, and y'all know I'm not lying. Y'all know I'm not lying. But, you know, yeah, I'm choosing myself. I'm choosing my baby. I'm choosing our peace. Because when mama's good, baby's good. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm just, you know, these next 9 weeks, hopefully 8. Come on, baby. These next 8 to 9 weeks, y'all, like, I'm just enjoying it. I'm enjoying my daughter, who is about to not be the only child anymore. And so I want her to feel like the world, you know, for these next couple weeks. And even after that, but you know, we just trying to soak up the time we have with her. And there ain't no crying baby in the house. And ain't none of that. Like, if anybody crying, it's her, you know. And so I'm still going to create content, y'all. I'm still going to create content. I just have to watch the things that I say or etc. I'm going to do a nursery what's it called, reveal once baby is here, because then baby's name will be on the wall and everything like that. So, you know, all of the stuff will just fit. It'll just come together, y'all. I promise. I'm really excited about maternity leave. For some reason, I was talking to my husband last night and I was like, man, when I had maternity leave the first time, it just did, because it was the summer, it felt like summer, just not maternity leave. Like, I didn't feel like I was really on a break, even though I had a break. So with me having a winter baby, I don't know, I feel like I really feel like I am on maternity leave this time around. So I'm really excited, and hopefully I find my groove fast enough to, you know, at a good timing for me to still create content. Like, even if I'm not posting right away, you know, I still want to be able to create, you know what I'm saying, and catch those memories. Because, like, I didn't do that with Aria. I was so overwhelmed. And so she'll be in school, daddy will be here, and so I think it'll be just different. You know what to expect this time around, just all of that. So I think it'll be different. I'm not saying it's just gonna be super easy, but I think it will be different, and I kind of know what I'm getting myself into this time around. So y'all just stick with us, tune in. like I said, this is not the end all be all. I just have to watch the things that I say. I can't show too much because you'll get it right away, and stuff like that. But yeah, y'all, this is, I said I didn't want to go over 30 minutes and I'm at 40. So, and I think this is my longest vlog. But yeah, y'all, so that's really all I got. I just wanted to come on here and update you guys and say we are still thriving. Baby is thriving. We're doing really, really well. And those are the choices that we've made concerning some things with baby, and so I hope everybody understands. Even if you don't, it is what it is. But you'll still get, and the thing about it is you'll still get things. Like, you just won't get probably like the stuff that you're waiting for. And the thing about it is like Marshall party of 5, like Brittany's pregnant, we're due at the same time, like literally. And so even Brittany, like, she did do a gender reveal vlog, but like she has not shared the baby's name. She has not posted nursery. She has not done anything like that. Like I said, Paisley's also pregnant. It's a couple TikTok girls, Instagram girls, YouTube girls that are pregnant right now, and I don't even feel different from them. Like, nobody has just shared all the information. No, and we're all like literally we're all due around the same time. So I don't think I'm doing anything different than what somebody else would do, because I'm literally watching other people do it. And it's not that I'm just going off of what they're going off of. They have their own reasons as well. Like I told you, Paisley was like, she's just not inclined on sharing as much this time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just not either. So, and I think that's okay. And if you are someone out there that's experienced, that's pregnant, like one of my good friends is pregnant, and she let me know. She hasn't told a lot of people yet, but if she was here right now, she would tell you guys that I told her, like, girl, don't feel inclined to just go ahead and tell people, or it's just to get it out there. Like, you don't have to do that. Like, you literally can go at your own timing. If you want to shout on the mountaintop, you can. You can do that. If you want to go the first trimester without saying anything because of how risky it is and because of how all the highs and lows, child, you go through the first trimester, don't say nothing. If you want to wait till the second trimester, girl, you don't got to say nothing. Well, I didn't tell nobody at my job until I was 7 months, because I wasn't showing. I didn't feel inclined to. Like, it wasn't like a big deal for me to tell people like what was going to change. You know what I'm saying? They weren't going to be like, oh, girl, you got to come to work. No, And so do what you want to do. Go at your own pace. And, at the end of the day, protect your peace. Protect your peace. Protect your baby. Because that's what it's about. Point blank, period. And you don't have to give people all of that energy, all of that personal, all of your business, because they're excited. Like, it ain't their baby. It's not their baby. It's not their child. It's your child. This may be the only time God bless you to do this. You know what I'm saying? So do it how you want to do it, and at the timing you want to do it, because guess what? He entrusted you to do that. So, be blessed in that. Be confident in that. And do your thing, girl. And so I'm excited. I'm even more now. It's like, forget a gender reveal and a baby shower. I'm so excited for y'all to see the birth vlog, and for y'all to see the name and what it is, and this, that, and the third, and what the baby look like. Like, I'm excited for myself. Like, it's like I don't even know, but I know. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm excited to see what the baby looks like. I'm excited to see how it bonds with Ari. I'm excited just for so much, and I hope you guys are too. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. Make sure you like, comment. If you want to comment and subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And I'll be back again. Peace.